Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So it was a long week and actually quite a few things came up, work related, etc. I'm not going to make this intro very long, but I again almost forgot to make a video, so I wanted to get it in quickly before today ended and everything. So I told you guys I'd be making a video every Saturday or Sunday, so obviously today's Sunday. But yeah, basically let's hop right into this video. It's going to be how to draw Naruto. My dragon video, I'd say almost all the comments were, how to draw Naruto. I made one, I'd say 3-4 years ago. It was really, the art itself wasn't terrible, but the quality was complete and utter crap, so I don't blame you guys for like not, enjoying that one so much, because you have to see details, of course, very important. So yeah, this will be an updated, much updated version, and pretty much I can show you guys the picture we're drawing. I know there's many different versions of him. Now please, don't bash me, but I don't know Naruto very, very well. I used to play the video games, I watched a little bit of the anime, definitely not even half of it, so I still know not, a lot about him. So I don't know which version you guys wanted. I just googled Naruto, of course, and I just thought this one would be kind of easy. Let me go ahead and show you. So yeah, this is the one we're drawing. We're just gonna do the basics. Of course, the top of his head is cropped off. I know what his head looks like, so I can finish it. But yeah, that's the one we're gonna be drawing. So yeah, as I said, I'm not gonna make this intro very long. Let's just go ahead and get started. So I'm not sure if this is not the adult Naruto, because there's the child, younger Naruto that I'm aware of, the one that in the orange outfit or whatever, and then this one, I think this is his teen version, right? I'm not 100% sure, because I googled adult version, and his hair was a lot shorter, he looked different, so yeah, I don't know what version this is, forgive me. So basically you are going to start off with a line about an inch long, a little bit longer than an inch. Right here it's a slight curve, it's not too, much of a hard curve. It's not like a straight line either, just slightly curved. I'm gonna go about right there. So about the size of this, just bring that down. Then for the chin, just bring it up at a slight angle, and right here would be his jaw, and then you want to stop right there. As you're getting more closer up here, you do want to kind of, curve it more. Right here would be his ear. You can just draw the shape of an ear, the basics. So, I've noticed there's many versions of ears, so it doesn't really matter. You can even put in the detail. There's so many ear versions, you'd be surprised. So that's pretty much what I'm seeing. Not really much detail. Okay, and now we're just going to, I know I'm kind of a weird person, I just add details as I go along. Let's just slide in his hairpiece right here. So for this, you just want to draw a lot of pointy shapes. I don't know how else to describe her, fortunately. Now, of course, this will be covered by his headband, which we can kind of sketch that in. Not really draw it, just kind of get it there. For this one, of course, you just want to draw I guess you'd say a long rectangle. Nothing major to it. Just kind of, like I said, get the basics in. Towards the end over here, it does get, let's see, what am I trying to look? I'm going to say here. Thin, I guess. You want to leave some gaps for his hair. And I'm going to slow down a little bit so I don't, miss some very important details and steps. Let's go ahead and draw the center right here. It's not actually a rectangle, it's actually a little bit curved. Just slightly. Stops about right there. And like I said, I'm pretty weird. I do details as I go along. I'll do that part later. Okay. For his eye, we're gonna go about right here. I've noticed, for eyes, you do want to kind of level it with the ear. So if you want to draw this, I cannot speak today, a very light line, They kind of give you the guideline of it. And that's where you want to arch it and bring it back down. It's like a little curve right there. Okay, now his eyebrow is right here. Alright, and then as we go, of course, we're going to darken this stuff and give it that detail. Here's his iris. It's basically just a circle, so nothing major to it. And then you want to bring down the lower eyelid. His eyes don't have a lot of detail in this photo either, so just draw the highlight right here, and then just a dot for his pupil. Now his nose is pretty simple too. Just put it right in the center of his face, and then the nostril. He is smiling, so let's go ahead and just get that in. And this is his basically defining his lip, you know, giving it depth or whatever. And then I know he is like a fox, which is my favorite animal. Kind of off topic, but yeah, it's like a six-tailed fox, I believe. Like I said, I used to play the games. They were really fun, the PS2 Ultimate Ninja, and yet I don't know like a whole lot about them. Okay, here is his other eyebrow, so bring that down. It kind of meets up with his nose right here, the bridge of his nose. And for this eye, you just mirror what you did here. Bring that down. And in this photo, he doesn't have any eyelids, but I do like to just add some of that in there. And let's go ahead and give this, so that way they're the same size. Just a circle right here. Finish it with that. Okay, so, oh yes, and then these right here as well. Also, sorry for that noise in the background. It's my fan again. If you can hear it, it's pretty hot here. Okay. That was pretty much all for his face. We will give it more detail, like there's a shadow right here, etc. So we'll do that later. Let's go on with his hair, and let's just get this out of the way. Pretty much just draw a swirly and then a point. And there's these little circles right there. I'm going to draw those in. Alright, and his hair is surprisingly not that hard. I mean, at the same time it is, but it's just a whole bunch of pointies. If you watched my how to draw Sora for Kingdom Hearts, it's kind of the same. You just draw, I do want to, for some reason I really want to use the word triangle, but I feel like that's also like a really bad way of wording it. But it is like an unfinished triangle, just everywhere. There's really no specific way to do it. It can, because that's like the whole point of his hair, at least in my opinion. Like, it doesn't, like, you can do pretty much anything you want. So let me zoom out, kind of, like, you can watch as I go. There's some behind his hair. You can go pretty much anywhere with it. Okay, but it does stop right here. I see it in the photo. Okay, and I do notice that I made a mistake, so that's good. You know, learn as you go. But his ear is a little bit bigger because it kind of covers up that whole point right there. Guess we'll just do that anyway. But yeah, I did make a mistake, and I'm so sorry about that. Okay, so there is just his face. I noticed, because once again, if any of you have been like at my, you know, a subscriber for a while, you do know that when I look off a photo, I do change it up just a little bit, not a whole lot of course, but this does look like his younger version. I accidentally made him look a little bit less younger. In this one, he looks like a lot more, I guess, mature, but at least he still looks like Naruto. Okay, right here we're going to start in with this close, and there's not a whole lot here, which is perfect because, you know, we don't want to make this video too long. So, basically right here, I'm just drawing a whole bunch of, once again, struggling with a word to find to explain. Here is a zipper, and it does come down. Pretty much just overlap them. Nothing major on that either. And here his neck is, and the back of his hair. So yep, there's that. Now his shoulder comes down. And here's his other one. Now he has a, I think that's from this thing, holding that up, I believe. And give him some wrinkles and whatnot. And right here I do see a little bit of something on the shoulder. I'll go ahead and just shade that in. I do apologize, like, if I don't, you know, sound like I know what I'm talking about. When you really don't know, like, an anime or like a movie or a book. Like, for example, it's kind of like one of those things where someone hasn't watched, like, Star Wars, for example. You know, Naruto is a pretty popular anime, and I've sadly never actually sat down and watched all of it. So I really don't know much about it. So whatever this is, please tell me, because I didn't know how to describe it. But yeah, that is the, you know, gist of it. We got his whole body and everything. So now let's go in and start giving him the details. So we're going to start over here. I'm going to really darken this part over here. And then as you, you know, go out, it gets lighter, of course. So just give it that fade, you know, fade effect. Let's go ahead and darken this. Yeah, do be careful because I accidentally did smudge it. Definitely don't want to do that. Although you can use your fingers to kind of, you know, make it look even more smooth, and, you know, there's a specific tool for that. So if you don't have that tool, though, you can use your finger, as I've said in previous videos. But yeah, now his hair does have some shadow as well, so let's just get that in there. Not a whole lot of it, but just to kind of give it a realistic, or, you know, just not look flat, basically. As you go, you do want to darken some things up just to make them pop out more. So let's give him shadows over here. And you can even give it shapes to, like, you know, show you where to shade it. Sometimes I do that as well. Let me go ahead and shade this in. I'm going to pause it and come back just to get this part done a little bit quicker. Okay, and then right here we are going to give him shading to this, and there is like a shadow overlapping it, so this whole part is dark, and then you stop right there, and then that's where you can start lightly shading it. And once again, you can use your finger to kind of make that more smooth, like I said before. And right under here, give him a little shadow. Sometimes I do like to ink my drawings over just so that you can shade it easier, because when it's all pencil, like I said, it does kind of smudge and smear. Some people don't like to ink it over, some people do. And now his clothes. So here's what we're going to do. right here, draw a line, of course, and then it's going to come down right here, and it is going to stop right here. So that is where the shadow will be. Let's go ahead and darken these lines. If any of you are still watching, then thank you so much, because I've noticed some people don't watch the whole video. Okay, so once you got that in though, basically this side is going to be the one that is darker. So let's go ahead and darken it up. Okay, so yeah, once you get that in, that's when you can go in and finish this part. This part is the one where it's lighter, so you can just go in and do that. I'm going to use my finger to kind of mix it all up, kind of blend it, whatever. And then from here, I guess I'll just use my finger to do the rest of the clothes, or the rest of his body. So give me 1 second and I'll be right back again, and then we're pretty much done here with this drawing. I shall return. Give me 1 second. Okay, well that's pretty much it for this video. Do hope you enjoyed. If I still went kind of fast for you, you can always pause it and kind of look off it, you know, draw what you see. But yeah, just wanted to get most of his upper body done. If you want a full body, definitely let me know. I can, you know, find a photo and definitely make a full body version. And if you do want like a specific version as well, like I said at the beginning of this video, also let me know, because there's so many versions of him. But yeah, like I said, that's pretty much about it. And this part you don't have to really listen to unless you want to, because the next bit of this will just be rambling. So if you want to follow me on my Instagram, I am pretty active there. I'm posting like every day. I do take requests, of course, for free. So if you have anything you want drawn, just, you know, of course, DM me. Username is Practical Artist Official. So it's the name of my YouTube channel, just with official at the end. And then let's see, my Patreon. I'm still active there. Of course, it is the same thing. You request what you want drawn. If you become a patron, you get many benefits depending on which one you choose. Like I can shout you out in one of my videos. I'm trying to think of a different benefit. Let's see. Of course, request what you want drawn. You can see all of my posts like a day early, of course. There's a few others, I can't remember off the top of my head, but yeah. As far as like Facebook and Twitter, I don't really have one, so pretty much just Instagram and Patreon. Alright, but that's pretty much about it for this video. Please leave a like and a comment of what you want drawn as well, because this was highly requested. If there's anything else you want me to draw, just let me know. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.